Welcome to the May 2022 Battleship Texas update. Well, folks, here we are in the last week of May. Battleship Texas, as you can see, still sits here. Originally, we were told probably in May she would be moved to dry dock. That's Gulf Copper Shipyard in Galveston, Texas. May has come and almost gone. We're in the last week of May right now. And I have heard through various sources, none official, that there have been issues with getting the dry dock here. Now there's apparently issues with the dry dock itself and repairs being made to the dry dock. Now, none of those are official words. Those are just things I've been told by other people. Whether there's any truth to that or not, I don't know. But last year, as you will recall, they didn't want to move the ship during hurricane season. Understandable. The trip down the ship channel is a 12-hour trip, estimated. And once she's to the shipyard and on the dry dock, my assumption is that she's safe from hurricanes. And the reason I assume that is because she would be there in dry dock for a year, 18 months, maybe 2 years. Original estimates are about 12 months, a year. But you know how those kind of estimates go. They usually always run over. So I'm expecting 18 months, 24 months myself. But we'll see. Hopefully it's just 12. Winchester McGee, what are you doing running around over there? You found some friends in the park, buddy. And don't get lost. Keep an eye on the car, buddy. Gotta have your phone closed. And as you recall, last year they did not want to move her during hurricane season. Well, that starts in about 5 to 10 days. It's June 1st anyway. It's the first day of hurricane season. It's about to start. So I don't know if we're looking at another couple of months of her sitting here till after hurricane season, which is about 6 months long. So are we waiting till after hurricane season before we move her? Or are we going to move her this year during hurricane season? I don't know. I'd like to know. If any of you get word, hear rumors, anything, I don't care if it's official rumors, share it with me. Let me know what you got. And we'll do some investigation into it and see if we can find anything out. Oh, I want to point out my shirt here. Got this from a good buddy of mine. Don't know the man, never met the man, but I can tell if we had, we'd be good buddies. Military grade USS Texas. Gangster lean. Most of you probably know what that means. If not, go to YouTube, look up the Fat Electrician, look up his video on the Battleship Texas, and he'll let you know what that means. I want to thank him for the shirt, although he didn't give it to me. I bought and paid for it. So I want to thank him for the shirt. It's a treasure of mine now. Got a couple of his shirts. Love his channel. Got a couple reactions on his channel, on my channel, and I'll probably be doing more. So go check out the Fat Electrician. Back to the Battleship Texas. We're going to do a walk around, see if we can find anything that has changed. I haven't been out here in about 6, maybe 8 weeks. So hopefully we will find some preparations for the move, some things that have gone on for the move. I've already flown the drone around the ship, and I have not seen any changes on the deck, but I'm not sure there really would be any changes on the deck for preparations of the move. So we're going to give it a walk around, see if we can find anything changed around the ship, and hopefully we'll find something that indicates that she's about to move. So let's get going. Let's walk it. All right, let's go. I don't see any obvious changes here. Water's really dirty today though. I'm going to speed up this walk around so y'all don't have to wait for this. If I run across something, you'll be the first to know. Don't know if you can see that, but the water's fairly clear, although it's got a lot of trash floating on it, which is usual for the ship channel. Moving on. As you can see, she is still floating at about the same level. Tide is low right now. And actually that 4 is a little bit farther underwater than what it usually is. Move on. Let's listen to the water for just a minute. That's a beautiful sound, isn't it? Sound to sleep by. And why is there a safety chain? Look at the bird. Because anybody that knows anything about battleships or big boats in general, or even a big hunk of steel, knows that it takes an awful lot of water to float one. That's why there's a safety chain. Whatever these are, they are both still here. Nothing has changed there. That's another huge ship. For those of you that keep hearing about the supply chain shortage that are in a different part of the state, different part of the country, different part of the world, it would be surprising to me to know there was a supply chain shortage. So when you're driving into this park, of course you go through an industrial area, and there are every kind of truck known to man moving material, gasoline, oil, chemical, no telling what, moving everything that comes into the Houston Ship Channel. This stuff is coming in and moving out just as fast as humanly possible. So if there's a supply chain shortage in your area, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's not here. And as you can see, that little inspection plate is still open. That has to be for ventilation for something, can be my only assumption. We've talked about it and talked about it. There's a lot of assuming, but nobody knows for sure. So I think we landed on ventilation. And that sounds good to me. Another hot one in Texas. Hot, humid. It's not even June, July, or August yet. If you like taking a steam bath, June, July, August, Texas is where you need to be. Free steam baths for the entire population, all 3 months, 90 days. Money back guarantee. You'll get back every penny you spent if you're not happy with it. All right, as you can see, there's nothing changed on the deck of the ship, nothing changed around the ship, but that doesn't mean preparations are not being made. See here, dredging from around the ship has begun. Now this was not taking place while I was out there. This was done at an earlier time, and a subscriber sent me this video. But since dredging has taken place, that's telling us that the move is fairly close. However, the foundation is now saying it may be as late as August. Looking around for Winchester McGee. There he is. He's going to be closing us here in a little bit. So anyway, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to start my live stream for root beer drinking. We're going to get together, whoever wants to, drink some root beer or drink whatever you want. Drink beer, root beer, wine, Coke, tea, whatever you want. Just not water. Man, that stuff has got to be doctored up in some way. But if you're a water guy, gal, drink your water. We'll be discussing the Battleship Texas, life in general, whatever anybody wants to talk about. I'll be putting out another notice when that draws near, closer. So keep an eye out for that and join us. No telling what we'll talk about. Hey, Winchester, come. What? You don't want to come over here because you're too tired. Oh, you've been running around with your squirrel friends. You're a squirrel, dude. That's what y'all do. Y'all run around. How can you be done? All right, you won't do it unless I come to your table. Fine. All right, fine. We have to move. Hey folks, thanks for stopping by.